Welcome, second graders, to day 2's lesson, Identifying Lines of Symmetry. Today's SOL is 2.12b. The student will identify and create figures with at least one line of symmetry. Let's get started. Your learning target today: I can identify at least one line of symmetry in shapes and figures. Yesterday, we learned about drawing lines of symmetry in objects and figures. Today, we're going to focus on identifying lines of symmetry in shapes and figures. Lines of symmetry can be found in artwork, in school buildings, at home, even in nature. Let's take a look. Take a look at the pictures on the screen. We have a puppy, a dragonfly, and a leaf. Do you think you can identify the lines of symmetry in the puppy? Pause this for a moment and see how many lines of symmetry you can actually see. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to first draw a horizontal line of symmetry to see if both sides are congruent. Take a look at the top and the bottom. Do you see his eyes at the bottom of the paper, right here? No, I see a nose and his eyes are here, which tells me that this is not congruent. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to see if I draw a vertical line of symmetry, what will happen. Now that I've drawn the vertical line of symmetry, I notice that there's an eye on one side and an eye on the other. I notice that his nose is split in the middle with one nostril on each side, as well as his whiskers. This tells me that there is one line of symmetry on our puppy. Let's go to the next figure, which is the dragonfly. I can look at this one and tell that if I drew a horizontal line, it would not be a line of symmetry because his face wouldn't be at the bottom to show that. So I'm going to try a vertical line of symmetry. Here we go. And sure enough, this dragonfly has one line of symmetry as well. Our last picture is a picture of a leaf. Again, drawing a horizontal line or diagonal line will not show me congruent sides. But I do think that the vertical line will. So let's see. Excellent, boys and girls. There is one line of symmetry here as well. Let's take a look at some shapes this time. So here, a crescent moon. If I drew a vertical line, I don't think that there would be a line of symmetry. But what I would like for you to do is to pause this video and to try to draw each shape in your notebook. Once you have drawn each shape, I want you to see if you can identify the lines of symmetry. When you come back, we will practice it. All right, you should have drawn an horizontal line of symmetry. Excellent. The top of the shape and the bottom of the shape are congruent, the same size and the same shape. Now let's go to our cross or our plus sign, whichever you choose to call it. And you should have drawn a vertical line to show that they are congruent on both sides. But you could have also drawn a horizontal line to show that they are congruent from the top and the bottom. So this shape has two lines of symmetry. All right, in our last shape, I drew a diagonal line of symmetry so that the left side and the right side could show congruency. Good job, boys and girls. And the last one we're going to work on before we watch our video today is lines of symmetry in letters. So pause this video for a moment and write these letters in your notebook. See if you can identify the lines of symmetry in the letter C, H, and P. And when you're ready, come back to me so we can see where our lines of symmetry are. All right, let's try it out. You should have drawn a horizontal line for the letter C. Excellent. You should have drawn a horizontal line for the letter H. But you can also draw a vertical line of symmetry. So H has 2 lines of symmetry. And our last letter, I noticed that the letter P had no lines of symmetry. Some objects and shapes you will find have no line of symmetry. And it's perfectly fine if a shape does not have a line of symmetry. Watch the video and practice more with identifying lines of symmetry. When you come back, you will complete the practice set and then we will reveal the answers together. See you soon.